How is it going, everyone? Welcome to Wipeout Omega Collection, the PS4 Wipeout game, which, well, the name already explains what it is. It's a collection of originally 3 games that you will see here in the campaign mode. Essentially, Wipeout 2048, Wipeout HD, and well, the expansion HD Fury. So originally, Wipeout HD was a PS3 game that later on got an expansion called HD Fury. These two are kind of like the same game, but this one has additional content. And then 2048 was the PS Vita game that it's supposed to be a prequel on the series. So that's the reason why it's first, but I would prefer playing them in the chronological order of release, so that one will be HD. So yeah, let's get into it. Apparently it has gold medals just like Wipeout Pulse has. What's this? Event 1 of 8? Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice. Oh, and these are the... and that's a lot of events. Alright, the first one is single race, so might as well go for that. And 5-star is obviously there. The way you have 5-star and 5-star, yeah. Well, oh, well, that's a weird selection screen. It's like... I'm not sure. Okay, I'm assuming these are variants of the same car, probably. Alright, well, in that case, I'm picking this one. Loyal to 5-star. Well, not to mention this game has the whole loyalty system, so the more you pick a brand, the more rewards you get for that brand. Or in general, in Wipeout Pulse, you also got rewards for the whole, like every brand, just for being loyal to one. Also, the game looks stunning, as you can see. Really looks very good. I mean, that's kind of like the whole point of the game, that it's supposed to be an HD version of, like an actual HD version of the other games. If I'm not mistaken, this is a track from Wipeout the Pure, right? So there's something that I didn't check, and it's the difficulty. Because in Wipeout Pulse you have different difficulty settings, but here I'm not so sure. Maybe because in Wipeout Pulse you had it like on the bottom of the screen, like you had to press a button to change it, and it wasn't very obvious. Maybe the same thing is here, like it's not very visible. But honestly, considering how I'm already not in first place, despite the fact it's a short race, I think this difficulty might be fine. Not to mention it's been a very long time since I played Wipeout. The item boost is still as powerful as always. You're not gonna be shooting anyone there, mister.
New lap record, final lap.
That one was the earthquake, right? Well, it was called Quake. Yeah. So there's no one to hit with. It's kind of crazy because this is the first Wipeout game that I play that has modern graphics, so it's like my brain finds it hard to process that information. Every Wipeout game that I played had, I wouldn't say dated graphics, but they are nothing compared to this one. I got the gold medal, obviously, but I still want to check in case I might have missed the... Oh, there is difficulty. Okay, hold up. Let me see where that is. Oh, yeah, it's just like in Pulse is on the bottom, so you actually have to hit this to change it to Elite. Okay, gotcha. Well, I want to do this one again. The problem is that I don't know how hard it might be now. Like, that previous race was on the easiest difficulty, and apparently this one will be on the hardest one. So I'm not sure what to expect, but we will see. I mean, at least here you will see the difference right away. It probably will require some item usage. probably. And if I miss the item, I don't think there's gonna be much usage. Yeah, I'm missing everything, nice. You're supposed to pick them up. Yeah, like that, exactly. Also seems like the items are the same ones as Wipeout pools. Well, in fact, it seems that that's what these games mostly take after. Seems that that's the blueprint for this game. But for this game that at the same time is a collection of some previous games as well. Essentially, those previous games take the blueprint from Wipeout pools. Just need to get this guy. He had a boost. Well, final lap to overtake this guy. That's a mine. And that's autopilot. But autopilot in Wipeout pools was kinda shit. I didn't really get a choice. Well, a choice. That much of a difference there. Oh, that's the absorption thingy. But I didn't win. Though someone died, because it says 2 out of 7. The medal also has a different shape depending on the difficulty. So it's not like the game doesn't care. The game does care about the difficulty. I think in pools it didn't. I don't remember, honestly. It's been, I wouldn't say a year, but it's been almost that amount of time since I last played Wipeout pools. Was the last Wipeout game I played. Ouch. My life is on bottom right, I think, right? But wait, it says I have 100%, doesn't it? Am I looking at the wrong place? No, 100% is the throttle. Is it? Wait, I'm not sure what I'm looking at. No, it's on the top. 77, that's my life. Wipeout, when it comes to UIs, always was very confusing. I mean, that's kind of part of the idea on Wipeout. Not to be confusing, but to have like very quirky AIs. I mean, the first game already had that, kind of like a trademark at this point. So despite this looking way worse than the previous attempt, this is all a matter of having the... Oh wow, nice answer. Damn, that really fucked me up, that's a shame. I think I need to retry. Is that autopilot is not that useful when you're trying to go fast through a track like this. This also won't be enough. Well, in fact, 5th position, restart. You have a pilot assist as well. So on top of easy difficulty, you can... Well, I'm assuming that it just makes driving more automatic, right? Like, kind of like Mario Kart 8 assist mode that basically plays the game for you. Not really interested in doing that, though. I gotta say that it's not easy to win. It was also the case in pretty much any Wipeout. Winning was never an easy thing. I think that by now I've seen every power-up, right? I think that I more or less know what to expect. The issue is that when you pick up a power during autopilot, you don't actually get it.
Final lap.
Like it's like autopilot overrides it. So I think that there are multiple cases where you don't want autopilot at all. I think I do remember in pools to not even use it. That's not gonna be enough either, damn it. It's okay, I'm gonna retry as many times as necessary. It doesn't matter. I will get the victory on Elite. So that loading screen say that you can side bump by pressing air brake twice. Is that true? It is true. Well, I guess you have another way of destroying your opponent. Yeah, that's something that makes it more similar to F-Zero than anything else. Or if you can use it to take the corners more easily. I mean, that's already what the air brake is for. Okay. Eagle is struggling here to get into the podium even. I mean, the first attempt that I did in Elite was very close, but unfortunately I ate my opponent's mines. Wasn't very nice. Everyone seems to be close here together. The shield is pretty nice, but you know, they win. They still win, damn it. I did get second place though, right? I think I got the silver medal. So, oh, it says there that pilot assist automatically steers away from the sides of the tracks. Yeah, that's pretty much just, you know, letting the game play itself. But I guess it's a good, you know, accessibility options for people that might not be able to play the game normally.
Plasma. Contender eliminated.
Someone died, unfortunately not in front but behind. That's also something that tends to happen a lot in Wipeout. It doesn't tend to happen that often that whoever is in the lead gets eliminated, but rather someone that is sitting shit behind probably will get eliminated. Okay. Couldn't get that guy. Okay, that's nice.
Final lap.
Problem now is that I need to hold this one lap with nothing but I have to hold on with myself. Basically. Okay, the shield saved my ass. This thing will also no, but it's not useful enough. Okay. And got it. And that took a while. Actually took like 10 minutes. And that was only the first race in like the lowest category, so it's gonna be hard. Also, how is it going, Sunshine? Yeah, the game looks very good. Okay, so what do we have? Zone. Oh, you also have Zone. I had hoping that Zone wouldn't make a comeback, but I guess it does make a comeback. The thing about Zone is that it's an infinite game mode, so when you get your objective, if you want the game to stop, you have to essentially kill yourself. It's a little bit annoying. Wait, what type of event did it say this was? Oh, it's like the time trial for the whole 3 laps, okay. So I don't know if I should have used the boost that early. Probably not. But for what I remember, at least in Wipeout Bulls, getting these time trials wasn't hard. Oh, and you do get a boost for every lap at least. Yeah, I got around to playing Wipeout because this got on sale again. Unfortunately, the sale was still not the historical low, but I was like, whatever, might as well play regardless. So this works sort of like a shortcut. It's not really a shortcut, it's mostly something to not really be part of the place with opponents, like to kind of be out of the way. Now, oh, it tells you the laps down there on the top, on the bottom left. This could be enough. Not sure though. It will go down to the wire, but no, it will be enough. There you go.
Session complete.
Mission complete indeed. Also, the ship looks gigantic. Like the 5-star car really looks very big. Speed lab. This one was also similar to Zone in the sense that you will keep doing laps and it will only end once you manually get out. So it would be nice if at least in this game if you already get a goal, like you can quit immediately. And by immediately I mean automatically. Would be nice. Yeah, I don't think that might be a possibility. It's not like it will cost them anything to do that, you know? Okay, this one might need to go to a second lab. No, actually get it. Oh, never mind. It actually ends on the spot. I will have to remember though if in Wipeout Pulse was automatic or not. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Like you could keep doing laps until you decided to make it stop. And then here comes Zone. I cannot pick this one. I can pick this one that is also 5-star. Yeah. Zone is the longest event type in the game, which means that we might be here for a while. Especially if the goal is 20 zones. Zone is essentially about basically forever accelerating. Oh, my camera kind of looks here what the classes are gonna be about. Essentially here you have the different speed classes. Like the speed gets faster the longer you go on. I mean that's pretty much what this mode is about. The speed keeps going faster and faster until eventually, well, you will die. But the idea is that you don't die before the objective. In this case, the objective is to be sub 20. No, why did I say sub? I mean to be 20, not sub 20. It's because I read sub rapier. No, I mean that you need to get to 20. It seems that this one, maybe depending on your performance, it changes the evolution, because I went from 8 straight to 12, right? Or maybe, no, I think I'm misunderstanding. Never mind. Every zone is represented by a number, but the thing that changes is that some of them also change the speed class.
Zone 10, clear.
Well, and the UI is also a little bit confusing, because right now you might be asking in what zone I am, but unless, wait, am I in zone 22 now? Because that's a gold medal on the top right. Yeah, so now I guess I'm in zone 23. Basically here you could stop at any time. The game lets you go, I guess, if you want to set up PV. I'm not really that interested.
Silver medal awarded.
No, never mind. Now it says silver, so that was the bronze. Wait, so, okay. Am I in zone 15 now or in zone 26?
Zone 15, clear.
It's a little bit confusing. I mean, it has to be 16 if gold is 20. Damn, that's a little bit confusing. Mostly because the speed classes appear randomly on the UI. It's not just the fact that my camera is in the way, but also the fact that the UI really doesn't seem that clear.
Gold medal awarded.
But I got the gold medal. And yes, the game lets you keep going even after the gold medal. She say you are in 15, yeah.
20, clear.
Yeah, but it's weird that it shows the zones like that. Like, it shows the subsequent zones, but then the name of the speed change, it shows it in a random place, you know? That's, I think, what the weird part is, you know? Nice bounce, but I'm about to die. But as I say, the end, that's also another reason why I don't like this mode. You will always die at the end of this mode. Like, there is nothing that you can reach. Like, it's an endless mode. But yeah, the idea is to get to one of the... Oh, what did I unlock? 10 points in uplift. And I unlocked Mirage. Okay, I mean, I don't know what the first thing means, but sure, why not? And there is another single race, but this is... Okay, let's go the single race. Now, unfortunately here, the cursor of the car is remembered regardless of the mode. So, for example, in zone, the cursor goes up here because there's nothing down here. But then when you go to another mode that is not zone, the cursor is still in the same place, you know? So yeah, that's a little bit weird, but it's fine. So keep in mind that the races here are not gonna be easy to win at all. Yeah, so be it. So something that I don't really understand is that the game say that this HD group of events had 80 gold medals, right? So if it has 80 gold medals... Ah, fuck. It has 80 gold medals. How is it possible that apparently there are 8 different panels, but each panel seems like it has way more than 10, so there's something I'm not understanding there. So how to see the UI a little bit better. Okay. I think it's important to get up here because I'm pretty sure it is faster to do the track from there.
Final lap.
Here doesn't seem like this will go to a victory unless I get that. Precisely. That's exactly what I need. I don't know, I should use it here. Nice, team, that was so close. What's the right decision? A photo finish already this early in the game. You know that, for what I remember, in the previous game in Wipeout pools, I think it was actually harder to do the lower speed classes than the higher speed classes. At least that's what I remember. So I think I might understand here the little events. I think that every hexagon that is in black is not accessible. Like, it's not supposed to be an event, it's simply there for decoration. So I think that explains why there are 8 different divisions with 80 events, you know? Yeah, I shouldn't have used that there, but it's fine. We will get another lap anyways. Another lap will be necessary.
Silver medal.
Unless you like silver. I personally don't like silver though. I prefer gold. Is that a good use? So in this track there are a lot of boosters. It doesn't matter, that should be enough.
Gold medal awarded.
Gold medal
Session
indeed.
complete.
That should be the end of this group of events, yeah. So here there were a total of 6 events. And these are all, as you can see, a Venom speed class. Oh, this one was actually Flash. The rest were Venom. Okay. So this uplifting apparently was completed. And then you have Warp. I'm assuming that when it comes to points, you get 3 points if you are elite and then less in the lower difficulties probably. Or maybe it's just about medal. Maybe it's just about medal. I don't know. How will you unlock this ones, I wonder? It probably has to do with loyalty, or... Yeah, the UI is just... As I say, it's Wipeout brand. The UI with how confusing it is. Also, let me know if the sound is fine, because I don't know if it shouldn't be too loud, but it will be too quiet. So yeah, let me know about that. It seems like it's one of those games that that if you try to make them louder, they become too loud. Ouch. I think that this track is also from Wipeout Fury, right? Hard to remember, really. Oh, I remember why I say that the lower speed categories are usually easier. It's because no, the slower categories are usually harder. I mean, it's because you have a less lap count than the higher categories. Like you only have 3 laps. On the higher categories, you have more laps, and that is way better. Like, because it gives you more chances of winning. And hardly hear the annoying soundtrack. But that's also because the sound effects are usually louder. Well, they are louder, without a doubt. I'm also not a fan of the soundtrack either. I never really was. I mean, I do know of someone that is a fan, but I definitely am not. But another thing that I'm realizing, though, that's probably because it's the the lowest speed class, that I'm very far from dying. Like, I'm not even close to death here. It's probably because of the speed class that you can survive more. But autopilot can actually help in that corner. Unfortunately couldn't win. The audio is full. Well, you can see the song there as well. Let me redo that. They always have. Well, I wouldn't say that they always had this type of music, because in the first Wipeout it was more experimental. Like, this one is more like, well, I don't know if this is the genre, but it's like hard techno, right? But in the first Wipeout, I remember that the music was like supposed to be like some sort of dystopian genre. Like, it was very experimental on the first PS1 Wipeout. I didn't like it either, but I thought it at least was more original. Wipeout 3 OST? I mean, quite honestly, I don't remember the OST for Wipeout 3. Or for any of them, for that matter, but what I do remember is that the first one had very specific, like a very specific feel to it, and then most of the other ones are close to how the soundtrack on this one is. So the good thing about the Wipeout games is that, except for one game that got released on mobile, it essentially was always made by the same studio. So it always kind of conserved the same idea, you know. It's not one of those franchises that heavily changes depending on who takes the lead, right? So it depends, because Wipeout Fusion on PS2 is probably the most different Wipeout in the series. Like, that one has very little to do with all of the other ones. It's pretty much the worst Wipeout in the series too. It's not bad, it's simply that I think as a Wipeout game, it leaves a lot to be desired, you know. But yeah, that was like my least favorite one. But aside from that, they are all very enjoyable. Not to mention that I remember Wipeout Fusion also having a lot of glitches that were very blatant, you know? Like you going through places or getting respawn in places that you shouldn't. It was very weird. It's one of those games that I think they probably realized that it wasn't a very good idea, so no other game ended up being like that one. And that's good. That's how it should be. I definitely need more speed than this. Yeah, of course it's a new map record. The first time I'm doing this. Yeah, I needed to do way faster than this. Well, for starters, not using the boost at the very beginning might help, you know. The fact that the ghost is being shown by a projector drone, that's pretty cool. That also was probably not the best boost either. Especially if I miss the ground boost. I don't miss those. What about that? Ah, that was close, but not enough. This one is actually proving to be a challenge. Maybe I could use it here. Nah, that's not a good idea. That's definitely not a good idea. But the thing here is that restarting technically takes longer than simply finishing the lap, because on the first lap, because you have, you know, like you have to accelerate from 0, the first lap will always be bad. So it's like you will waste a little bit of time by restarting. To mention that, do you have an infinite amount? No, you have 7 laps. Well, that's also weird that you have a lap limit when it's kinda intended to be infinite. I mean, that's how it is in pools, but I also remember thinking it was weird in pools. Uh-oh. Damn, nice respawn. Fuck. Alright, the momentum here seems to punish you. But I guess the question here is, where do I use the boost? It seems that almost every place is completely inappropriate here. I guess that's the best place to use it, where I use it on that run that the ghost shows. Also, the barrel roll. Yeah, that's one thing that the loading screen mentions, and it's something I should be doing more. If in the air you do left, right, left, when you land, well, or rather, in the air you do a barrel roll, and when you land you get a boost. So that's what you're supposed to do if you want more speed that you cannot really get otherwise. Okay, I need to remember that, the barrel roll. Or is that the I ought to say? Fuck, I forgot.
Welcome to Anita K.
The input is not that easy to remember, and also not very natural at all. Being left, right, left. In fact, I did it back there by accident. Yeah, and for example, there I did it also by accident, except that it actually didn't give me any benefit. I personally wish that there also wasn't,
Perfect lap.
you know, time trial and hot lap as two different modes. I feel like it would be better if it was only time trial. But I guess no. I guess it will be both. That reminds me. Will this game have an eliminator event type? I also hope no, because eliminator was the hardest event type in Wipeout pools. And not just the hardest, but sometimes also the longest, depending on how lucky you get, how lucky or how unlucky rather. I guess that will be important. Got it.
Session complete.
Something that is for sure is that the full-time trial is a lot easier to do than hot lap. Hot lap usually tends to be a lot more picky with the timing that you need. And here we're gonna be doing flash races. Okay, let's do that. So how is it going, Clone Cat? I'm just here doing some anti-gravity racing. Now apparently going to Chengo Project.
Welcome to Chengo Project.
A little bit weird for a place to be called Project. That's what we are in. The Chengo Project.
Bomb.
Sounds a little bit like Chango. It's a very used Mexican word, right? Since you are here, pretty sure that they use that mostly over there, right? Because here we only use it to refer to shopping carts. We don't use it as a way to refer to people. We call shopping carts like that. I'm not sure why though, but I guess it's nice to have a single word for shopping cart. But yeah, the barrel roll, I keep forgetting. Need to barrel roll more. So I'm getting absolutely fucked by these guys. There you go, barrel roll. Gotta do it more often, dude. Every time there is a champ, barrel roll. So here, barrel roll. There you go. Ah, cooks. This is the final lap, but still not even in the podium. Wait, I'm about to die, I just realized. I just absorbed the power up to not die, but I could have easily died there. Yeah, this is definitely not gonna be a victory at this rate. no victory. Damn it. Curious way to call a shopping cart, yeah. I don't know if there are other places here that are like that, but here we do call it like that. Yeah, but barrel roll is very good. But I guess it takes a little bit to get used to it. But there's also another problem, that is that I think that the barrel roll consumes energy. I don't know if a successful barrel roll consumes energy. Well, we can find out. I have 68 of energy right now. It does consume energy actually to do a barrel roll, even if you do it right. So I guess you should do it if you are not close to getting demolished. Because it doesn't consume little of it. Like it consumes like 20 points of life, or maybe 15, something like that. I mean, at least you can use power-ups to patch yourself up, but then someone used Quake, really? And no one died. Quake seems to be, as expected, a very rare power-up. It was kinda rare as well in the other games. But no one is dying, huh?
Plasma. Quake.
In Quake again, I'm surprised I'm not dead. No one is dead. Damn. A lot of resistance, huh? Here, Chango is a way to call monkeys, so when you some people, you're calling them monkeys. Oh, really? I actually didn't know that. Like, I thought it was like a normal, you know, way to... Like just a generic cuss word, but... Interesting. I didn't know that it was something that you call monkeys. I mean, here we also have different words to call people monkeys. I think the most popular one here is probably macaco, which is a type of monkey. But for some reason it's a popular insult to use on people. I don't know why that one in particular, yeah. So, I guess it has a nice ring to it, I gotta admit. So it's a funny sounding word. So if you ask me how the actual, you know, macaco monkey looks like, I have no clue. It's one of those. One of those monkeys out there. Oh, nice. I'm getting very lucky with the boost, but... Oof. That was something. Pretty nice jump, but... I'm still pretty far from the podium. It seems like it's gonna come quickly to me. So there are so many power-ups that are legitimately very bad. The only reason why you will use them for is to regenerate your health. This game feels too floaty. Well, yeah, I mean, after all, it's an anti-gravity racing game, so the cars do float. They indeed do. Yeah, but I keep not even being able to get into the podium. Do you get a penalty for the cross marks? No, the cross marks are items. Like essentially you have the ground boosters that are like the arrows and the crosses are items.
Mines.
You can say that it's weird that they are crosses and not anything else, but no, they are actual item thingies. I mean, it's been like that since the first Wipeout game on the PS1, so I guess they just want to keep the tradition. But yeah, the thing about Wipeout is that it's always kinda supposed to look weird when it came to the UI. I mean, you can also tell the UI is very weird looking, and if you don't already know, it's hard to tell what is what in the UI. I guess except for the lap count and position. But yeah, even the power-ups have icons that don't really tell you much about them unless you already know. At least you have the announcer telling you what the name of the power is, but yeah. I guess it was always kind of supposed to be like alien stuff. I think that's the style that Wipeout always tried to go for. I mean, it's supposed to be futuristic. I think it kind of goes like futuristic alien, you know? That last chicane is fucking me up so many times. Final lap, yeah.
Plasma.
At least I'm in the podium. But yeah, even if I'm in the podium, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be easy to get these guys at all. In fact, I probably won't, no? So far, the race events are the hardest ones to win. And this one doesn't have 3 laps like the previous ones. It has 4. It's gonna take a little bit. Don't worry, I'm gonna be able to pull it off eventually. Surely. Ah, damn it. I do like that the respawn is instantaneous, but usually it makes you respawn very early. Like, it will make you lose time. You won't be forgiven for fucking it up, you know?
Bomb.
You will not.
Mines.
I'm very bad at placing mines apparently. Every time I place them, you never get hit by them. Never ever. Who placed that there? Damn. That was crazy. You see that shit? Someone somehow made a mine be right in the air after the jump, and I was the moron that hit it. Unbelievable. Though, what type of mine even is that? Oh, I think I know. Because I think the game has 2 types of mines. Like one that is multiple mines in a row, and the other one that is a single mine. Yeah, this one. No, actually no, this is the missile. It's as I say, the icons sometimes are hard to tell apart which one is which. Yeah, don't worry. So apparently this one has the plasma thingy, but unless it's a different one than the one I think about, I haven't seen it myself yet. Okay. Against me? No. Does the AI even bother aiming the missile at anyone? Something tells me they don't. Eat shit.
New lap record.
Oh, that's nice. You gotta use this one with caution because it's such a good power up that you don't wanna waste it, but it's also so good that it can fuck you up if you use it on the wrong spot. So it will make you go way too fast.
Missile.
He picked that up.
Cannon.
No, no cannon. Okay.
Perfect lap. New lap record. Final lap.
But I'm doing well, but the problem is that I'm also a couple of hits away from dying.
Rockets.
Like if one of these guys lands a missile on me, well, it landed it after I healed, but if it was before I heal, I would have died, probably. Like, you know, reach this guy now. How is he even going so fast? What sort of magic is this guy doing? Oh, that's the plasma thing. Yeah, you do have it.
Complete.
Damn, this is so hard. Like, this track is so hard. Though you could see at the end, like, that guy was going way faster than me. Well, keep in mind that pretty sure that the machines all have different stats, so that he might have a machine faster than me. In fact, the whole point of Pfizer is that it's supposed to be slow. With that, I gotta restart. Pfizer is supposed to be the machine with good handling, but bad speed. So the fact that some of them are mugging me makes sense. Shouldn't be a surprise. But that one seemed like it mugged me very badly. Like, extremely badly. On that final section. To the point it kind of felt like he was using a booster, but a booster doesn't really work like that. That's fine though. I will keep trying. Oh. Yeah, autopilot I could have used it earlier actually. Yeah, you can tell that some power-ups have a very low chance of appearing. Also, when that happens, you already gotta restart. Like, being in last place on the second lap is like, what are you doing, right? I don't know if there is a jump star though. I think that there was a jump star in Wipeout, right? You had to press it when it says 2 or something. Wish I could remember. I think that there was, but my memory doesn't remember very well. Yeah, I have a feeling there was a jump start. I also know how fast it was. You know, every arcade racing game has their own fast startup when it comes to the timing you need, but also when it comes to how strong it is. So this one might not even be that worth it at all. In 5 seconds. Here the position doesn't seem like it will matter much if my opponents are already at 5 seconds away from me. But the opponents that matter, which are the ones in first place, pretty much. I also keep missing items.
Energy critical.
Yeah, I know my energy is critical. Don't know how I'm not dead yet. Oh, and when you don't have enough health, you are not even allowed to do the barrel roll. Like you do that and nothing happens. Would be nice if you would just die from doing the barrel roll, but no dying allowed. Now I'm assuming if there is a jump start, that it will say it in a loading screen, right? Is what will make sense. But I haven't seen a loading screen that says that yet, so maybe not. Hey, it seems that every time I do this, I'm further and further from being able to do it. Maybe I should leave it for later, because right now I'm just getting obliterated. Just getting very obliterated. If there is a jump start, it will greatly help me if I started using it. But I'm not using it. At least I don't think I am. So for example, in this whole lap, wasn't able to get even one position. Like, not even one. Well, I got one at the end, I guess. Yeah, this race is very hard. Without a doubt. Yeah, I think that I will leave this event for later. It's taking me way too much. I got an alternate skin. But those alternate skins look dirty. These two look dirty, and not to mention that apparently they have worse statistics, so seems a little bit pointless. Why would you pick it? I guess if the game is being too easy for you, maybe that's why. I don't know. Okay. Hey, do you remember, Sunshine, if there was any jump start in Wipeout? Like, part of me thinks there was, but then another part of me thinks there wasn't. So I don't know which part of me to listen to. Like, it could be both. Both could be... No, well, both cannot be correct at the same time. It should be one or the other, but I legitimately don't remember if there was or not. This should still be enough. Yeah, it is. But it is assuming that my next lap is like the second one, which we're out to find out will also not be enough. Not that much time remaining, but... Okay, it was enough. Sometimes it's hard to tell where the finish line actually is, you know? Sometimes it looks like It might be closer, but it isn't. What did I unlock? Frenzy? Oh, so like that's another type of... another group of events, pretty much. Or what I need to unlock. Well, but this is only a skin, pretty much, because in terms of everything else, there is no reason to... like, you have full stats. Like, I'm pretty sure it's only cosmetic. But at least if there's only one zone event per group of events, I wouldn't mind. You know? That's fine by me.
Venom.
I do wish there was a faster way to make the zones go by faster. You just increase your speed yourself. But no, there is no way.
Flash.
Zone 5, clear.
Sub-rapier.
Here you could go instantly to Phantom. So I guess the thing is that you wouldn't really... will defeat the purpose of the mode, which is surviving the most possible. I mean, it's pretty hard to crash the machine when you're already going
Zone 10, clear.
going slow, right? You're going so slow. Seems that you will have to be very bad to crash your machine, but I don't know. Also, and this color is very a little bit touching on the eyes, isn't it? Like this dark purple, but it's red pretty much. Red and purple. It's a little bit hard to see.
Bronze medal awarded.
So the bronze medal here really looks like a gold medal.
Sub-phantom.
Zone 15, clear.
I mean, I guess the color of the bronze and the gold are relatively similar.
Silver medal awarded.
Okay, so silver is 20 here. So which one is gold? How far are we gonna get to get to gold?
Clear.
Doesn't seem like falling off the track damages you that much. Well, in most games it will be an insta-kill, it isn't. Well, in fact, I can't remember if in... No, I think that in Wipeout, going off track was always something that allow you to get rescued. Like, I think even in the first game, off track simply means that like an aid robot comes to get you. And I got the gold medal at 25. So for what I understand, after Super Phantom is Zen, right? Phantom is supposed to be the fastest category, but I think that yeah, you get Zen. Yeah, Super Phantom is not an actual category outside of Zone, and neither is Zen. I don't care if I reach Zen or not. What matters is getting the gold, and I already have it. So this track seems to be particularly easy to avoid hits, since it seems to be mostly straight lines.
Energy critical. Zone 30. Clear.
So it will be a problem on the other track, the one that I had so much trouble to win and in fact wasn't able to win. That one in zone mode will be very easy to die. Yeah. Got the gold. And also there is another race in here that I don't know how well it's gonna go. Hopefully it goes well enough. Yeah, the race here, and if it is like the other one, it might be hard. So something tells me that you get a jump start if you start accelerating when the countdown says 3. I might be wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm making this shit up, you know? Maybe there's actually no way to actually do a jump start. It's all in my head. So we already did a race on this one, but I guess that we didn't do it in this speed category, probably.
Rockets. Bomb.
Shield. Shield active.
That's the problem of having someone in front of you. So they steal your power-ups only sometimes. Some other times, even if they supposedly did pick up the power-up, they don't if they are not that close to you. Or at least it looks that way. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. So far, I guess this track is not easy to... Well, it's not hard to win, I meant to say. Because if the AI doesn't take that shortcut, it will go slower. I guess the problem is if it does take it. So getting autopilot there was almost a bad idea if I was getting close to this jump. No problem. There was enough room anyways. Got it. And that was free. So I just gotta assume that the other track is that hard, because this one was a first try. And a first try with quite some margin, you know? I guess that other track is the real menace here. And I still have to win it. It's not like I'm just gonna get out of here without winning it. I will win it. Might take a while, but it will be won. So this one is hot lap, right? I think it is. Okay, that's not... Oh wow, that was actually gold. I was about to say it wasn't that bad. Well, yeah, it wasn't bad because I actually got it. Oh, and I got the first achievement. That's interesting. I mean, interesting that I didn't get any other achievement. But wait, if I got an achievement for Warp, shouldn't I have got an achievement for the other one? So maybe I did and I wasn't paying attention. But it's weird because the achievements here do show up, like, you know, very... like, they pop up. That's the point, so I should have seen it. Am I blind? Oh, am I dumb? Maybe both. Both could be true. I think mostly that corner, or at least corners like that one, make this track so hard to navigate. It's a very unnatural corner, like very, very sharp. So, I really wish here that the items that you get depended on the position, because getting a bomb when you're in last place is like, what are you doing? Like, a bomb is the least I need. See, that guy definitely made good use of a bomb. That's because he had someone behind him. I don't. Well, now I do. I didn't when I get the bomb. When I got the bomb. But I guess this track is gonna be a sworn enemy of mine then, because it is the track, the one giving me issues. It's the track and the track alone.
Missile.
I'm only 6th place into the final lap.
Autopilot.
That is fucked up. The autopilot didn't help too much.
Shield active.
Even when I'm doing the corners not so badly, I'm simply not fast enough. No matter what. Like, that was 6th place. Even though I don't think I did that badly, so this track really requires a lot from you.
Mines. Mines.
Damn it. That's not the right place to use the booster. You want to use it after that tunnel, in the bridge. I don't think that riding the wall there is gonna make you go any faster, right? Because maybe a track like this also has shortcuts, and I'm thinking that it doesn't. So they definitely nerfed the power up that is about absorbing power from your opponent. That thing used to slow down the opponent so much, but here it kinda barely does anything. It gives you a little bit of energy, but that's the only good thing it does.
Mines.
I think that there was one attempt that I actually got pretty close to winning this, but it was only one attempt, and unfortunately I got overtaken at the end, and very convincingly as well. I think another problem is that there are a lot of corners that are not very obvious, and I keep doing them wrong because I don't remember them. You like hitting that plasma. I'm pretty sure there, if I had managed to get a boost power up, I probably would have won because I was pretty close to the podium. Yeah, that was certainly not very fast. Especially not if I get hit by a missile. Yeah, the only thing that matters if the idea is winning is not really the current position, but rather what's your time difference with the first place.
Energy critical.
Shield. Shield active. Autopilot. Autopilot engaged. Disengaging.
If I get hit by any other thing,
Rockets.
thankfully was able to heal.
Rockets. Rockets.
I think the very interesting thing is that
Final lap.
even with, you know, the barrel roll, which is something that I didn't use in the first races, it's something that it's still not enough to win. Imagine if I wasn't using it. It will be an absolute disaster. That's a shame.
Race
With a better power up at the end, I would have won. That's pretty easy to say. And yeah, if you get every single time the power up you're looking for, you will win. Yes, that's usually the way it works. Just those 3 seconds look more promising. Only a little bit. Got wider now. Okay. someone died. Oh, and someone ahead died. Alright, that's good. I mean, that's a free position.
Active.
So the issue is that the first place is nowhere to be seen. It's 2 seconds away right now. Okay.
Shield. Shield active.
He's closer now, but need him to be even closer.
Missile.
That stupid ass missile. God damn it, dude. It's a second place. Oh wait, that wasn't the final lap. Oops. My bad. I was sure that was the final lap for some reason. Was out to restart and everything. Glad I didn't. Yeah, like I was so sure it was.
Rockets.
Like absolutely sure. Like dead set. That was the final lap. Right, and this will be a win. Nice.
Cannon. Race.
It only took someone dying to win the game. Oh, I don't know how I miscounted the laps, but hey, I'm not complaining. Actually got it. That was so far the hardest event. Oh, I unlock an HUD style from 2097. Was that the second Wipeout game? I think it was. Well, I got that. So now on to Frenzy. Okay. Well, the speed class is still Venom even here. So that after getting a couple of races in Flash category, that we will just go, you know, for Flash from now on, but no. Well, it's something that also happened a lot in Wipeout pools. They were still even using Venom even in relatively late events, you know. Little bit weird, but whatever.
Bomb.
It is a pretty crazy track.
New lap record. Missile. Mines.
Ooh, the fact that I didn't hit a single one of those, it's a miracle. And what also seems crazy to me is seeing all of these guys on the podium so close to me. Well, I guess it's because it's Venom class, maybe, but still compared to the previous race where a lot of times the podium felt unreachable. This one is most likely because it's a slower category. Did I hit him? I might have. No, don't go behind him, god damn it. What's the point of autopilot if you're just gonna drive behind the opponent? But I barely won, but I won.
Medal awarded.
Nice. Oh. Yeah, I guess that the best comparison will be against another... Oh, there are tournaments in this game too, huh? Well, I mean, I guess it was to be expected, but... Yeah, that means that it's very...
Pfizer.
misleading to look at the amount of events in a specific group of events, because an event will be way longer than any other event, especially in this case if it's tournament. Tournament is, well, I say that the longest was either zone or eliminator, but yeah, that's because those are like single events. Tournament is like a specific amount of races. Well, races is like another type of event, you know. Oh, nice flight. I don't think that was fast though. It looked pretty cool. Here I should leave the boost for the bridge. Oh, and you can do as many barrel rolls as you want here, huh? Doesn't seem like you can die. You can do that without any issues, okay. Well, good to know. Means that anytime there is a champ, just barrel roll without hesitating. I don't know if you can do more than one, like maybe doing more than one gives you a faster boost, but I don't think it works that way. As in, I don't think you can even do more than one. Okay, no, you do take damage, it's just that you have automatic regeneration. That's a little bit weird. At that point, just negate damage altogether. It will be impossible to fully take all that damage and die with how quickly the regeneration kicks in. I feel like by using the barrel roll so much, I'm gonna end up fucking up my D-pad. The D-pad actually
Session complete.
having those fast movements kinda wears it down a little bit. I mean, you're supposed to use it, I guess, but prefer not overusing it. So my tradition for the tournament events was to always leave them for last, to be the last event that I did in any group of events. So I think I remember Wipeout pools in some of those group of events having multiple tournaments even. It was very fucked up, but it was the case.
Venom.
So you know that the whole zone mode comes from Wipeout Fusion. So yeah, another thing to talk shit about Wipeout Fusion. Now I do wonder what modes 2047 I think, or 49, I don't remember, but yeah, how many
Flash.
modes it has, because it has a completely different system. It doesn't have a gold medal system, so maybe it works differently, I don't know.
Rapier.
Perfect lap.
So you can change the camera. I didn't really try to do it, but you have those three cameras, essentially close, far, and front.
Zone 10, clear.
You know, well, actually the front one is kind of supposed to be a cockpit, because looking at the UI kind of seems to hint that that's what the cockpit will look like, especially since it's shaped as if it was like a helmet, right? But rather than a helmet, it's like it was a combat plane. A combat plane, you have that sort of moving UI. So can you even do barrel rolls in zone?
Clear.
I have no clue. Though I don't think there are any barrel rolls to do here, considering that there are no champs. No barrel rolls. Okay, so I think those will normally be champs, right? So maybe this particular zone machine cannot, no matter what, champ, you know?
Awarded.
Means no barrel rolls for you.
Zone 20, clear.
This one is getting quite exponentially harder to get the gold. I think in pools it went a lot slower when it came to increasing the required zone. This one seems to be increasing it quite quickly, though it's also true that the pools have a lot more events than this one. Well, at least this one, if you take the HD group of events as its own game, which I'm pretty sure it's what it's supposed to be. I'm pretty sure that Wipeout HD is like the whole game is within this, you know. So I'm about to die. Well, not really, but if I keep crashing like this, I will. It's gonna go to 30, yeah.
Medal awarded.
And considering that there are still 5 group of events, I guess that getting gold in this zone events will get hard.
Clear.
They will definitely require you to reach 10, most likely.
Energy critical.
Also, in case anyone has the doubt of why you cannot simply break here, is because you can't. Right? Like, because you could think, why don't you go slower to make sure you don't crash? But no, you don't have the option to even accelerate. You just accelerate automatically. This is rapier speed class. I think they are still, for example, that one. But if I want to unlock it without the tournament, I will have to play this one first.
Pfizer.
So let's do that real quick. Metropia. An interesting name. Combining Metropolis with Utopia. But I disagree. There is no way a Metropolis could ever be a Utopia. It's just not possible. Just don't crash, bro. I know. Just don't crash. Well, to be fair, you start crashing pretty much when you already get the gold, so it's not really a problem for the most part. But yeah, that's exactly what the idea for the zone mode is. Just don't crash, bro, indeed. You know, something that I'm very proud of is if I manage to complete this game, that essentially means that I pretty much played every Wipeout game. Or at least every Wipeout game that matters, because there is apparently one after this one that is on mobile that is supposed to be a manager. Like, you manage someone that drives and you tell them when to use weapons and shit. I cannot imagine why anyone would want to play that. I mean, it's like playing F1 manager, except that you are not managing F1, so you cannot even feel like an actual professional, you know? It's like, what's the point? Also, this one is probably not gonna be enough for gold, unfortunately. Unless I somehow managed to get a miracle from this lab, this is done. Up to it 29 seconds. No, it won't. Damn it. Come on, you can do that. Is the Vita game replicated here? It is replicated, yes. Like, it's not a straight port. Like, it's like, but I don't know, because I don't know how the Vita game was, you know. For what I understand, it's like you have all the content from the other games in here. But yeah, I never played the Vita game precisely because I wanted to play it through this remake. So I'm not sure how similar it is, but apparently it also has like the similar currency system that it uses. Because differently from these ones that are gold medals, you have whatever the Vita game uses instead. So even if it's not a perfect replication, because I don't know if it is, it's supposed to at least, you know, be close enough. Okay. How close it is, only someone that played the Vita game could tell you. So you don't do any driving yourself? No. You don't. How is it going, Wasabi? No, the idea is like, it's, as I say, it's like one of those F1 manager games where you play as a team manager from Formula 1. You don't do the driving, you simply decide the budget of the team, and during the race you give orders to your drivers to pit in or to let them pass, or, you know, that sort of shit. So that game is supposed to be more like that, and I have no reason to play something like that. Like, what will be the point? I want to do the racing myself, obviously. Like, how could I not? You know? So yeah, I think that this game is essentially for all I care, the last one in the series. Not to mention that mobile game that I mentioned wasn't made by Studio Liverpool. That is the one that made every other game. So you can consider this one the last one in the series. And yeah, the last one in the series that is a compilation of the previous 3 games. Well, previous 2 games, because HD and HD Fury are the same game. Just that Fury is an expansion of HD.
Mind
which is the PlayStation 3 game. Wait a second, isn't this track from the original Wipeout? Maybe not. But we will see if it has a split path. The one in the original Wipeout, no, okay, it isn't. Not to mention that the one in the original Wipeout is a lot longer. No, it's not the same one. Just reminded me of it. No, it isn't. False alarm.
Mines.
Mines.
New lap record.
What the hell?
Plasma.
One of the other guys went flying off track. Kinda look like that.
Bomb.
There is so much to F1 that I understand a manager game exists, but not for this game. Yeah, I know. No, but it's basically a way to make a mobile game without actually needing to make it a racing game, you know? Basically the laziest way to make a mobile game. It's kind of like not any different than making this a turn-based RPG, you know, like gachas usually do. Just the laziest shit imaginable. Wow, look at that flight, that was cool. Shame that this is still not even close to enough. That's fucked up. So it seems that here, I mean, it could also be a hard track, but it seems that it's just that the flash category is too hard for me. And the flash category is only the second category, by the way. Like... the fast ones are Rapier and Phantom. And yeah, those will be a problem. This one is already being a problem, that's the issue. Like, I'm finding no way to get good results. Yeah, and that guy didn't even get hit. Yeah, at this point I gotta assume that mines don't do anything. Because that guy was perfectly behind me and he didn't get hit by a single one of those. So I just gotta assume that it's impossible to use the mines properly. You can use autopilot. The autopilot also oftentimes just completely misses the ground boosters, which is bad, obviously. That power up sucked. I mean, you can say that about most of the power ups. There's a reason why when you get a bad power up, the best thing you can usually do is absorb it. Okay, the autopilot there actually went for some of the ground boosters, good stuff. But I'm still pretty far. If you look at the time difference with the first place, it's consistently in 5. And that's bad, obviously. Maybe I could change. I could betray Pfizer, because here it seems that winning a race will be a lot harder than it was in the previous game, so
New lap record.
maybe I could go for a machine with better speed. But it's not like 5-star was the only one that I use in the whole series. I also use Piranha. I could see if Piranha, I'm assuming it is faster. I mean, that was kind of like the whole point of Piranha in the first game that appeared. It was supposed to be the fast brand. Because yeah, this is not even close to happening right now. Alright, let's see Piranha. Like my hand is being forced right now. I also unlock this, but yeah, that's the thing. All of these skins are supposedly worse than this one. It's like, why would I do it? So Piranha is full speed, basically.
Piranha.
They pronounce it Piranha. Whatever. However you pronounce it, I'm sorry, Pfizer, I will have to cuck you. I mean, it's a shame because loyalty is a thing in this game, but I'm being loyal to something that is making me lose. Well, not saying that Piranha is gonna suddenly make me start winning, but at least it's supposed to be faster. So apparently it also has worse handling, so there's also that. And maybe it's just that the AI is particularly fast and that's it. So no matter what you use, you will fall behind. That wasn't the best use of the booster. Piranha, what it does have is that it steers worse in corners. Because it's supposed to have worse control. And it does. Yeah, that's a shame. Game 6.9. Holy shit. How am I gonna win this? I guess I won't. Oh, I got Quake. Well, that's the first time ever since the first race that I get Quake. Hey, that's how rare Quake is, which I mean makes sense since it's supposed to be like something that fucks everyone over. A new lap record, but the first place is still at 6 seconds. What the hell? How do you even win these races? Guess that's the thing, you don't. Well, you could win them by lowering the difficulty, but that's not my style, you know? I would also leave it for later, which I guess, but it's fucked up. Like, that was still 5th place. Damn. I don't know what to think. Like, absolutely obliterated. Well, I guess I'm gonna leave that event for last. So here you already have a single racing Rapier. Rapier is supposed to be the hardest. No, not the hardest. So it's supposed to be harder than the previous one, than Flash, because it's faster. So, yeah. That's the... Will it actually be harder to win, though? Because maybe it's just that the Flash class is, for whatever reason, like the AI is way faster. I don't think so. I think that that's just scope. Oh, so wait, what track is this? Oh, this one, okay. Nice start. And you can already tell here that the speed is way faster. This is the sense of speed that you usually remember from the Wipeout games. It might still be hard to get first. No, at least for the time being, they are being ultra fast. Without a doubt. Okay. Final lap and I am second place, so it is promising, but first place is relatively far. He's right there actually, but I still will probably need a little bit of luck on my side. Yeah, a little bit of luck that I didn't get, but at least that was way better than that other lap, that other track. I mean, in that other track I got completely demolished with no way of surviving even. Also, I need to Google if there is a way to do a jump start. Because if there is a way to do a jump start, that's a lot of speed that I'm missing out on. That is actually important. Yeah, I still cannot remember if the previous Wipeout games had jump start. Part of me thinks that they didn't, but... Or it could be that they did and I never knew. It's not like my opponents look like they are starting that much faster than me. Looks about the same, really. They kind of really is a pea shooter. Not to mention it sounds like one as well. Okay. The podium is all right there. How did I miss that item? Damn it. That's fine. Get the shield. No, how did you miss the rockets? Unbelievable. If I don't get lucky with the last item, you know, pea shooter is not gonna stop these guys. That's a shame. But I'm getting so close every time. Which is something that doesn't happen in those flash races. Let me do it, come on. Give me the win. I need it. Okay. Yeah, give me a start that doesn't fuck me up like that if possible. Will be nice. You know why I feel like there was a jump start? Because I think I remember remaining silent while the countdown was happening. I mean, I might be confusing it with F-Zero, where like that was definitely the case. When the countdown happens, I remain silent to be able to time the jump start, but I feel like I also did that in Wipeout. Maybe I'm stoned, I don't know. It might also be because of the track itself that it feels easier to reach the podium and eventually the leader, but hard to tell. Here everyone seems to be a lot closer instead of so spread out, so I can't stop getting fucked here. I feel like if at this point in the race you are not first, now you already lost. I mean, there I did already lose. Damn it. The race events are surprisingly the hardest ones. They are actually very hard to beat. At least on this difficulty. Maybe. Well, we already know that in easy difficulty, the first one was pretty free. I don't know in the normal difficulty how it will be, but that's the thing. I don't want to lower the difficulty, you know? To keep it like this.
Reach beam, perfect lap.
It's a perfect lap. It's a shame that I got the shield after I got hit. Not to mention that after I got hit, I didn't get hit again. So the shield was for absolutely nothing. This will go down to the wire. But this is a very big advantage, having that power up there. As long as the missile is not lock on me, it doesn't matter. Well, I win. Nice. Oof. It's as I say, these races are very hard to win. And that one was a fantastic time, but I think it was also because I got the... like that... how do you call it? The boost object. Like, I got it multiple times there. So yeah. It's fine. Because, you know, every other event, I mostly can do it on the first try. Though, I wonder if this one I can do it on the first try. Because this one happens on the snow track that... at least judging by the race, it seemed to be hard. But yeah, that's what I want to see. How much is it the race being hard and how much is it the track being hard? Oh, this is also Venom speed class, so that means that it might be easy just because of that. I guess it's not a good measurement. Slowest speed class. I also don't know if that's the best place to use the booster. I don't think there is a better one. It doesn't look like it. At least the gold here is pretty much guaranteed. I think the only reason why this one was easy is because it's still in Venom speed class. If this was faster, it probably will be pretty hard. Probably. I got it at least. First try. So even if it's a faster speed category, I think that the time attacks, I also mostly get them in the first try, you know? Speed lap. Wait, well, there are 2 speed laps remaining. Well, and this one is supposed to be flash, so what I don't understand here is why here the stats are gray and here they are black. These are supposed to be worse, right? So I'm not sure I understand the logic on that. I mean, I could try using one, but if it's actually slower, I don't see what's the point. It's like you are nerfing yourself for no reason. Well, since it's a speed lap, I could try it. I guess precisely because it is a speed lap is that I shouldn't try it. Because here if you cannot manage to go as fast as you need, you won't get it. I also wonder if you unlock these things all beat up and dirty, and then you later on are able to use a faster version by playing with it a lot. Because I don't know. Also, here it's probably better to save the boost for the finals trade rather than here. I don't think there's much of a difference. The gold. No, it's pretty clear that the races are the hardest thing possible, without a doubt. It doesn't seem like you can get more speed from it. So this one seems like it will be better. Well, maybe you will unlock all of the ones here. Oh, see, for example, this one has also better speed. So I guess, yeah, I don't know. You will pick those to brag. I brag about, look at how shitty my machine is. Weird. That has to be a weird unlock. There have been cases where I've seen you unlock like in racing games, like a car that has some stats worse but some other better, so it's kind of up to you to decide what you want to have. But this one, where it's essentially worse in every way, and it even looks worse since it's all beat up, is the question of why will you use it, right? I don't see the reason.
Silver medal.
Almost got the gold on the first try. Oh, you can also aim. I didn't know that. Apparently you can aim the car in midair. So you can point straight downwards to land faster. That should be better, right? Or maybe not. Maybe it's not compatible with the barrel roll.
Gold medal awarded. Session complete.
Yeah, all these events are so free compared to this race. To the point that I feel like I'd rather do the championship first. Well, tournament is how they call it. Yeah, like the that race in the snow area seems like it's gonna be painful. Though this tournament could also be painful, so I don't know. So what speed category are we talking about here? This one is called Benita. Oh, it's Venom speed class, so I guess this one will be easier than usual. But considering that it's a tournament, I don't know if you have the choice to restart a single race. In fact, I don't remember how Wipeout Pulse did it, if you were allowed to or not. I feel like you probably weren't, but maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. You're most likely not allowed. Here I'm already getting quite beat up, and it's only the beginning, you know? The issue is that if races are the hardest events in the game, a tournament where you have multiple races in a row is gonna be even harder. Especially if you cannot retry them. Yeah, I should check that out. Like, for example, here, since I'm doing... Well, there is still one more lap, though.
Final lap. From
Limit.
Mines.
Sort of autopilot, huh? Didn't work very well, really. Completely got in my way. For example, here. No, you don't have the option to restart. You have the option to quit race, and that takes you out of the tournament. That means that the tournaments will actually be the hardest type of events. But I'm just surprised at how absolutely hard the races are. Like, the races are very, very hard. And it seems that just picking a machine with better speed doesn't solve that, because Piranha didn't really do shit. I could pick another one though, like maybe there is another team with a better machine that better that it works better for me, I mean. We will see. Here it will be pretty scary with how many times I needed to restart. It will be scary to do a championship like this, where if the result is bad, you have to eat shit. I mean, nothing says that the guy that is the CPU leader will always be the leader, but in a game like this, it kind of seems like it will be like that. So I'm not sure. This could be a problem. You can see that even here,
Final lap.
with like not only the slowest speed class but also the first track in the game, I'm still heavily struggling with the with even getting into the podium, let alone the first place, you know. You know, this is a good place to start scouting for other cars, though. Hold up.
Race complete.
If I get third place, so Crewreds and HE systems are the ones that are on the lead here. So will they also be on the lead on this other race? If they are, then I really need something better. Well, either something better or not play in elite difficulty, but I feel like that's a bad idea. Like lowering the difficulty. Like, you already know that that's not my style, you know. Well, at least this track should be the one that is free. Like, this track I shouldn't lose it. So in fact, with these tracks, instead of using Pfizer, I could easily just use Piranha, since the whole point of these tracks is that they are mostly straight lines. I mean, if it works for Pfizer, it doesn't matter. This game looks mega rad. It's supposed to be rad. How is it going high pay me? It was meant to be rad ever since the first game in the series, correct? It's a rad series, correct? But this one, at least when it comes to the races, it seems quite hard. So you gotta put a lot of effort here. But either a lot of effort or know what machine to choose. Like, maybe my current choices are not the right ones. Could be the case. That was first by a lot, but yeah, that was expected. Okay, so Crewreds and HE systems actually got last place, so this advantage is nice. Okay. That's good, but keep in mind that you still cannot retry, so... Oh, and this one is more Therma. This was the one with the weird corners, right? Like the one that took me so long to beat the race. Or is this another one? Or is the one with the loopings? You know, I don't recognize it by looking at it like this. Which one are you? Okay, no, it's the one with the loops. So this one wasn't that hard. You know, here you only have one attempt, you know, so you gotta make that attempt count no matter what. Well, the issue is that the next track, whether it is the one with the weird corners or it's the one in the snow, like, no matter what, I'm probably gonna get demolished. Oh, speaking of demolishing, I should murder someone. My bad. Well, not really. I mean, I knew exactly what I was doing, so yeah. Sorry about that, bro. It's okay, don't worry about it. At least I hope whoever I got was someone that was high in the championship, because essentially being forbidden from even getting points is super good for me. Okay, the question here is, the first place is too far, so will I be able to calm him down a little bit? Well, that works. I will use the autopilot, but I think only for this corner.
Missile.
Know if using autopilot there would have made any difference if I got hit anyways. Shield is nice, but okay.
Missile.
Ooh, nice. That's not nice.
Race.
Okay, that was second place, so fuck. It's because I lost the... Well, lost. I missed the... Wait, what? I didn't... Wait, yeah, let me see the results. I didn't see the tournament standings. Okay, so Oricom is the one that I gotta be careful about. I think it's because I missed the booster that I lost at the end. Yeah, and unfortunately the last race is in Chengo Project, which was the one that took me a shit ton of attempts to win. I mean, on the right side, I think I know the track pretty well after all those attempts, but that doesn't mean that I can pull it off. But at least this one is Venom Plus, so it's slower. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, really. See, that's what I have to not do, which is missing both the booster and the item. That cannot happen. You pick one or the other, but you don't miss both. Which is essentially what happened at the end of the previous race, pretty much. These assholes keep getting in my way, god damn it.
View that record. Mines.
Yeah, pretty nice mines.
Bomb.
At least that part with the barrel rolls, it seems that I do it faster than the AI. But I need to be even faster than just a little bit faster.
Mines.
Now the question is, where is Oricon? So if...
View that record.
I don't think it's the one on first place. Doesn't seem like it's the shape of Oricon, though he's far. Hard to tell. Fuck that up. No, I think... No, neither of this is Oricon, I'm pretty sure.
Missile.
But one of them I think is Piranha, which was also close, but it's not that. I'm not using here the... Yeah, I'm not using the barrel roll because I'm almost there. Nice, I win.
Tournament complete.
Alright,
Gold medal.
that went well. Surprisingly. Yeah, and Oricon actually got second to last place. Nice. I wasn't expecting to win this tournament. Oh, and you get the Wipeout 3 UI. Nice. Pretty cool that you can unlock this shit. And I unlock it with 10,000 points of loyalty. So the loyalty apparently counts. No, but it's 10,000 for 5-star. Yeah, okay, never mind. It's not like the overall loyalty, but no, it's precisely for 5-star. So yeah, here you will get rewarded for sticking to 5-star. Well, or to any other one, but like as long as you stick to one. When is that 5-star? I don't know, dude. Like this race, for example, I wasn't even close to winning it. So I'm not sure what I could invent here.
Welcome to Savenko Climb.
So it seems that I might be in trouble. This is not even like supposed to be one of the fastest categories. It's only the second fastest category, so I definitely need to figure something out for this one. Yeah. Engaging autopilot on a straight is not really the smartest idea.
Bomb.
I mean, you don't even need to look at anything other than the distance with the first place and see how extreme it is. It's like a very, very big distance.
Shield active.
Hit some of it. Like, the first place has never gotten closer to me here. Like, not a single time. Oh, that's off track, goddammit. And that quickly put me in last place. Fuck, dude. Hey, like, I'm not a fan of leaving this event for later by doing the other group of events. Like, I want to do this now, it's just that I cannot figure out how. Like, I'm failing to figure it out. I want to see what the other machines have in terms of stats. So the thing about Pfizer is that it has full handling, but everything else is whatever, right? The thing about Piranha is that it has full speed, but very bad handling, and also not very good acceleration either. I don't know if there is one that has a better balance. Well, something like this, for example, Asegai developments. This one has good shield, but the shield is something that I don't care about. It could be Asegai or Harimau, I guess. Yeah, Oricon kinda sucks. And then there's one more, Icarus. It's also full speed, but doesn't seem like anything out of the ordinary. Is a PlayStation exclusive series? Yeah, it is. Oh, this one, Van Uber. Van Uber is supposed to be because of Vancouver. I wonder. I could try it. Van Uber. Time to grab the all reliable Samus. Yeah, the trilogy of PlayStation 1, like the first 3 games, are all very good. The only problem is the third one that has a very weird progression system, but the first game is still my favorite one. Like, the first PlayStation game that is the first one in the series is still the game that I like the most. And Wipeout 2 is also very good, and Wipeout 3, despite the weird progression, is an amazing game. It's just that, yeah, it has very weird progression. Okay, this is looking a lot better already with this car. But I mean, until the race is over, I wouldn't celebrate. No, the first place is still doing whatever it wants, really. At least I'm getting a lot closer earlier to the other ones, but will be better. He got in the way.
Cannon.
Yeah, cannon. Also, about this being a PlayStation exclusive series, even if that's true for most of the game, there is one game that is actually not in PlayStation, it's on Nintendo 64, that is, well, very appropriately named Wipeout 64. So yeah, you have that one. I think that's the only one that really is outside of a PlayStation console.
Missile.
I don't think that game is very good though. Like Wipeout 64. Like, it has challenges that are extremely hard, and yeah, the rest of the game I wouldn't really say that it's better than any of the PlayStation ones. Play at your own risk. So this was still not enough. Someone used Quake. Oh, someone is dead. I got third place, but that's not what I like. Everyone wanted to develop for the 64. It was kind of like a cliche at the time, I guess you could say. A lot of people wanted to have their 64 version of something. Indeed. That didn't go that well. Wait, how much did this shit have? 85, 90, 100. Okay. 80, 95, 90. That. This one is, I feel like the handling being low is not gonna help me. I could still try as a guy. I mean, Harimau has very bad acceleration, and acceleration here is important. Though this one seems more like it's balanced, which is okay, I guess, but being balanced is not gonna help me. Like, I need something that is particularly fast. It just seems weird how I cannot even get close to the first place, guys. I got into the podium, but the first place was still at the same distance as when I started the race. So it's like I never got closer to him. I don't know if it's a matter of what machine I pick. It's like, it doesn't matter. It's of no importance. Maybe that's the corner that's costing me a lot of time. It's possible. Yeah, and the first place is already like almost 5 seconds away, so I don't know. And every time that I use autopilot, there's gonna be someone hitting me, just to associate autopilot with a bad experience. So I stop using it. Is that how it works? Is that the plan? I mean, it's not like autopilot is particularly overpowered, you know? Well, not in this game. In Wipeout 2 and 3 it was very overpowered. Oh, nice jump. Reminds me of Motor Raid. I was wondering when specifically this remind me of. Oh, I don't know. I didn't play that game, but Wipeout. It's a very peculiar game because it's like combining F-Zero with Mario Kart. Really is a combination of the two, but with a very peculiar, you know, atmosphere as well, I would say. So no, this is still not enough. So should I just give up on this race or what? I mean, I could also put it on the second difficulty, but I wouldn't be satisfied even if I managed to win. So I don't know. And yeah, at this point I don't think the machine makes any difference at all. I mean, after all, if this one didn't work, 89, 85, 90, 100. I don't think the other ones are gonna work. This one only has slightly better thrust, but everything else is mediocre. Yeah, I don't know. I could try again with this one, or I could try... The ones that have full speed, aside from Piranha, is that other one. Well, and one that I have locked, like this one. But this one has even superior stats, so I guess this one will be the one to pick. I could try, but... Motor Raid is an exclusive arcade game that is only currently available via a minigame in a Sega RPG. Well, you can probably emulate it too, you know? You know how the Daytona USA 2, if I'm not mistaken, is in one of the Yakuza games. And you can still emulate it. You know, if you want to. Which is what I did. It works very well, in fact. I guess it depends on what platform, what arcade platform it is. For example, you have systems like the Sega Naomi that are almost fully emulated already. And then you have some other ones like the Model 2 that are also almost fully emulated. And the Model 3 that, even if it's not fully emulated, it usually works. And then for the other ones, you kind of have to go for Techno Parrot and hope that it's there. You know, this seems to not be enough, actually. I cannot manage to win this race no matter what. It'd be interesting to know what I'm doing wrong, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like I'm taking the corners that badly. But it does seem like there are some boosts in some corners that are not particularly easy to see. Maybe that's what's happening. Not sure. There are also some boosters that I'm completely ignoring. Well, not that I'm ignoring, but rather that I'm missing. See, for example, there is a boost on that corner that is very close to a place you normally wouldn't be. It could be that it's essentially those boosters, but getting boosters here is very hard. Wait. Alright. Let me try with Pfizer one more time, trying to see if I can get those boosters like that are tight in the corners. And if that doesn't work, I'm afraid that I have to abandon that event, because I cannot beat it. Well, technically I already beat it with a bronze, but I think that's bad. But I feel like some other races are also gonna be like that. So I don't know, I need to figure out some magic that I haven't been able to figure out yet. You know, it's most likely hitting those boosters. Some of them, I mean, most of them you cannot really see them. Some others, even if you see them, they are very easy to miss. Got that one. Yeah, but They are in such uncomfortable places. They really are.
Rockets.
Nice.
New lap record.
Really? Guess if you leave the accelerator a little bit in the corners, you can get them. That helps, of course. Well, the first place is right there.
Rockets.
This might actually work, but there is still too much that can go wrong, so it's not over yet, obviously. Way too much can go wrong in here. But I didn't realize I had a power up. My bad.
Eliminated. Rockets. Contender eliminated.
Okay. Autopilot that. Okay. It's yours now. Nice.
Complete.
Whew.
Gold
Man,
medal
this race
awarded.
was so hard. Unbelievable. And I ended up doing it with 5-star. Like, I didn't do it with any of the other one, though. Them two deaths. Van Over and Oricom, I think. Yeah, I finally got it. Jeez, that race was fucked up. And you don't even need to beat it if you don't want to, because I have enough points to go to the other group of events anyways, but I really wanted to beat it, you know? Obviously, I would want to. She thinks. Yeah, that really felt like doing... Yeah, that felt like a boss fight. How much it took me. It's not gonna be the only one that is gonna take me that much. Seems that a lot of races will be hard in this game. In Wipeout Pool, some of them were relatively hard, but for the most part you didn't take that long beating them. It's just that that game had a lot of events, so you took a lot of time just beating the events because of how many there were, you know? But it's fine. Worry not. Oh, this one has a bad split, huh? But it seems like it's symmetrical, so I don't think there is a reason to pick one over the other.
Bomb. Mines. New lap record.
You know that power was already shit in the previous games. But the thing is that here it's even worse, because I remember in the previous games, if you did hit someone, they will eventually slow down a little bit. Here it barely feels like it does anything. Like if it's supposed to slow them down, I'm not sure how, because it certainly doesn't look like it.
Final lap.
So I like the missiles that I used earlier that hit 3 guys at the same time. Was very good. Okay, that one it did stop him a little bit. Nice. Okay, keep the lead. Keep it. Wake? Fuck. It came right at the end, no problem.
Gold medal awarded.
Nice. Well, see, like that one, well, it was also Venom class, but I feel like that snow track will be the hardest one. Well, there is still time to get even harder tracks, but so far that snow track has been the hardest one. Well, usually in racing games, when there is a track with snow, it tends to be hard. It's like, well, it makes sense since in real life, at least rally, which is the discipline that is allowed to go in snow, it tends to be the hardest. But speaking of which, this hot lap event is in that track, so we will see how it goes. And for the time being, what we do know is that the ground boosters that are very hidden in the corners can make all the difference. That was very bad. It looked cool though, but it was bad. Need to do way better than that. I mean, being the first lap also doesn't help. The question is, where would I want to use the... Oh no, I know where. After this one, here. It's probably not the best place, but certainly better than where I used it before. But still wasn't enough though. Should do even faster than that. You know, you can take my word that this is so far the hardest track in the game, so anything that we do here will be painful no matter what. Right, so if instead of using it here, I try to use it in the... like here. But that... like, basically the thing about this track is that it has so many ground boosters that are straight up super hard to get. Like, they are extremely missable. Like, you most likely will miss them. I'm not even sure if that one is worth it. Well, I got the gold, but then barely. Barely got the gold. And okay. Then what else do we got? Zone, time trial. I mean, we can do zone, I guess. It's in Chengo project. This one is hard. Oh, I didn't see what was the zone objective here. Because if it's something like, if it wants to, for example, make me go to 35, which is when you start getting send speed, that will be messed up. Be quite messed up. I'm already starting to brush right now. Okay, starting with 81 points is certainly not good. That was barely even... So, do you record every lap here? I feel like that's what happened in zone mode, right? Every time that you go through a... Although, hold up. The reason why I'm getting hurt is because I'm doing barrel rolls. And there's absolutely no reason to do a barrel roll in this mode. So yeah, I'm stupid, my bad. Here the idea is surviving, not going fast. So what's the requirement to heal here? Is it when you get to the next zone? Well, either the next zone or the next speed group. One of the two. But we will see after this one. The next one is not a speed group. Hard to tell because I got hit at the same time, my bad. No, okay, it seems to be when you change the speed group that you heal, not before. Good to know.
Zone 10, clear.
This one, I feel like this zone challenge will actually be hard. Not to mention when we eventually get to the one in the snow track, that's probably gonna be very hard. Shit. Oof, low. Well, I already got the bronze, so I'm assuming that the gold is 25 at most. So yeah, I guess they understood that this track was already hard enough, so they don't make you go for a super high zone level. And it makes sense. And that's already silver, so it might be even before 25. I mean, it makes sense considering that I'm already getting quite damaged. No, it's not 20. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be 25 either, because it seems that for the most part, the medals tend to be tied to a speed change, right? Never mind. No, it doesn't matter. It's not about speed change, it's about just getting it whenever the game says that you get it. They were merciful on this one because they knew that the track was very complex. Well, is very complex. I could still reach Super Phantom probably. Not if I do that. Also, falling off track reduces your speed a lot, and even if it does damage you, it could be a... Well, I don't know if it's a good strategy to survive, because I think that to go to higher zones, you actually have to, you know, run. So if you just fall and respawn, you're not really doing any meters. But whatever, I got it, which is what matters. Time trial, another single race. Well, I can do this single race to unlock the other ones. Let's try that. If these single races are anything like the previous ones, I'm just gonna get my ass kicked, dude. I get my ass kicked so badly. That's part of the experience, you know. Oh, it's this track again. I think this track is not it's not really an issue, so I wonder how it will be to drive this one on Phantom. Well, this one or any of them in Phantom speed class. See, that's when the Wipeout games get cool. When you start going so fast that you're wondering how you're doing the corners. Yeah, that's when stuff gets sweet. Surprised that so far I haven't, I mean, I'm probably gonna change it. I haven't gotten killed a single time. Very surprisingly. I guess I know how to manage my health, because every time that I'm about to die, usually when I get a power-up, I immediately use it to heal. The way it works in this game is that if you don't want to use a power-up, you don't need to. You can simply absorb it and that heals you. And since more than half of the power-ups in this game are trash, you most likely want to absorb most of them, so it's also something that unless you got very unlucky, yeah, like you're most likely gonna survive. Very unlucky, or you're trying your best to go to first place, not caring about your safety, and you die, I guess. That was clean, by the way, very clean victory. Oh, and we have another tournament in there. Well, we can do the time trial, I guess. Why not? So I was thinking of doing all of the events in this group of events before ending the stream, but with that tournament there, I don't know if I can, not to mention the single races perhaps being so hard, you know? We will see how it goes. I think this is rapier class, right? Yeah, the speed definitely feels like rapier. Okay, so gotta be careful. So where should I use the boost? Like right at the end, I guess? Yeah, it seems like the right call, right at the end. So at the end there's pretty much nothing. But in the rest of the track you have a lot of boosters. This time is not even close to enough. I'm realizing not enough to roll. I mean, I understand that I'm missing out. Well, if I miss so many boosters like that, obviously I'm not gonna get gold. Alright. So here it's important to memorize the location of the boosters. Gotta do that. But some of them, even if you know the location, it's very hard to hit them, so I guess it's also about that. Yeah, I don't think the attempts I'm making are good enough at all. Especially if I keep rushing like this. Seems like the goal here might have gotten a little bit picky. The thing is that with those times per lap, it's just not enough. Like I need faster laps, but I don't know how. Not grinding the wall for starters, that could help. You can see that doing 24 is not gonna go anywhere. It's clearly not enough. I want to at least see if this final lap I can do it faster than 24, because otherwise I am pretty much dead. That one was just 24-0. This one seems like it will be hard. I will even probably need to have another machine to do this, possibly. The issue is getting in between two boosters. That's the opposite of what you need to do. The opposite of what you want. Okay. to mention the location of some of these boosters is pretty evil. And that one is also important to remember. Like basically go left after going middle. Okay. Here left. I promise if you do a sharp left turn like that, I don't think that you're going anywhere. Man, how did you miss that, dude? How did you miss it? No, that's not even close. Okay, I don't think this machine is enough for this. Like, I actually need something that goes for... Well, I'm using this one. Like, it really seems that... Van Uva. Like, this thing is actually the right one. Not to mention that here, any machine that has a low amount of shield, by default, is perfect for time trial because shield is worthless. I mean, outside of the times that you can do a barrel roll, but... In a barrel roll, it's not something you can do in this track. That's already out of the question. So with this one, ironically, it feels that I'm going so fast that I cannot really hit some of these boosters because of how far they are. Maybe the problem is that I'm just using the booster item on the wrong place. I just cannot imagine any other place on the track being better. Every other place has a lot more ground boosters that are gonna feel like you're throwing the power up away. So it is true that I'm doing this faster, but that still won't be enough. Hey, for example, using it there doesn't really work, no. I don't know what sort of magic I need to pull off to get this one. It's actually crazy how hard some of these events are. I guess I wasn't expecting it comparing this to pools, where pools didn't really have hard events at all, just had long events. Some events like Eliminator were also hard sometimes, but not that much. That was a fast lap, and even missing one of the boosters, that one was still pretty fast. And missing those also doesn't help, or that thing. It's very hard to get all of the boosters in the track. For the most part, seems almost impossible to pull off. You miss one booster and you're out. no matter what. This makes me want to see if there is a jump start even more. Yeah, as I say, I feel like if there was a jump start, the game will tell you about it in the loading screen. Not like it has to. One of those things that you wouldn't possibly know. Seems that it's perfect to be on the loading screen, you know. Okay. Dim it in the middle again. For some reason those boosters are super easy to miss. It also makes you feel like a moron when you miss boosters that are like there's two of them and you still manage to miss them both. And I did it again. I'm not doing it on purpose. Even if it feels like I'm not. This could be enough, but it is. Damn, but not even 1 millisecond to spare. And keep in mind that I did it with this machine. With 5-star, I don't think I could have pulled it off. That's crazy. Whew, okay. What's this? Speed lab? Yeah, I can do this. The idea is doing this with 5-star. Like, I want that 5-star loyalty, though. It's pretty clear that as a car, that other one that I should use is the superior car. Like, without a doubt, it is. The 5-star, the reason why I want the loyalty so much is because it's the one machine that I used to beat the PS1 Wipeout. And the PS1 Wipeout was relatively hard, all things considered. It wasn't easy at all. Eventually, once I got the gist of it, I ended up, you know, beating it without that much trouble. At the beginning, I felt super lost, I remember. Just couldn't fathom the idea of winning. But yeah, I ended up doing it. And all thanks to 5-star. I don't know if I had picked another machine if I would have done it. But I think that even then the machines were completely different from each other. And in that game, handling was super important. Way more important than in any of these ones. Okay, is that enough for gold? It is, though barely. Barely enough for gold. I think that from now on I should be using that other card for this time attack event. Well, this one, I'm still gonna use 5-star, but I think that it's a mistake. That I should probably switch to the other one. I keep forgetting the name of. Well, at some point I will, I guess, memorize it. But for the time being, I just don't remember the name. Okay. This song reminds me of that song that says he's got that. Pretty funny. I mean, maybe it's made by the same guy, who knows? Because, you know, Wipeout has music from producers that are not particularly video game producers. So it could be. Yeah, I have no clue. I mean, I don't listen to this type of music anyway. But... that would be enough actually to win, but it's hard to tell because that lap also started with a gigantic boost. So I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Wow, nice. You can probably skip like that. I'm assuming that only on faster categories. Yeah, I don't think it will be enough, but if it's not enough, it will be very close. Very, very close. It was relatively close. I can definitely do it though with Pfizer. Like I only need a little bit more speed, just a little bit. The right amount of speed. Honestly, now I have the ghost harassing me. It's bad. I don't want this guy to be right next to me like that. That's something that you can disable. If you don't like the ghost, you have an option in the options menu to completely disable it. I probably should though. At the same time, it's not useless to have it, but right there, it seems that using the boost at the end there is a lot better than using it here where I'm using it later. Just that probably is not optimal for the final lap, but I guess that specifically for the final lap I could make it different. It seems pretty clear that all of the time I gained was because of using the boost there. Oh, I missed that, really? Okay, I'm using the boost at the end there. I guess, as I said, except for the final lap. Though I also think I got pretty lucky that I didn't die in the process, because it makes you jump very far. But I also don't see... didn't see what's on the left side of that fort. I don't know if it's something worth it or not. Okay. So using it here not only makes you go fast, but also lets you use a barrel roll that otherwise will not be possible. So yeah, it seems that if you do that in everything except for the final lap, you should be fine. And I say that except for the final lap because half of the thing that makes that fast, you cannot really make use of it in the final lap. Well, or rather, you cannot make use of the barrel roll. I mean, I guess I could still use it. It's really hard to tell if it will be faster or not with by using it there on the final lap or using it somewhere else, like earlier. And I used it earlier. See how it goes. I used it here, like I was doing in the other attempts. See what the total time says. Will it be faster? No, it actually isn't. but I guess it's good enough. And so I guess here it's also about being smart on where to use that thing. Oh, I unlocked Icarus actually. I didn't have that one before. I could do this race. So this is in Rapier class. Oh, and it's in the snow area. I think there is no way I can pull this off. At least not today. Like, this feels like it will take so many attempts. Like, on top of it being Rapier. If it was Rapier in any other track, it would still be hard. But Rapier here, we will see. Surely the AI has a harder time, right? Probably not. But yeah, I kinda forgot that you have other power-ups that are not the boost. Yeah, that's what the game is about. It's a combat racing game, you know? The thing about going fast here is that it's even harder to catch the boosters on the corners, like here. Okay, now I'm still last place, so that cannot be very good. I really feel like the barrel rolls are gonna obliterate the D-pad. I really don't want to fuck my D-pad like that, but barrel roll is such an insane advantage that like you have no reason not to use it. Oh, I think I killed that guy, my bad. It's only meant to slow you down. Yeah, it's fine. And someone else died. That's two already. Being a carnage. I fail again to get that. Well, the first place is there, but unless I get a very good item, I'm not slow. I got a fucking bomb. Oh, and I died. That's the first time I died. So, I think 4 in total died here. You'd say contender eliminated twice. This track is pretty hard, you know? So I think that you're gonna be seeing a lot more contender eliminated in the faster you go with the classes. Probably. I guess doing the time trials, it makes me realize that, you know, missing some ground boosters really can fuck you up a lot. And that guy lied pretty high. Autopilot there is very good, guys. Tries to get the like goes for a very inner line. You save. In 4 seconds on the first place. All of this is irrelevant if the first place just does whatever the hell he wants, which is essentially what he's doing right now. That sucks. Right. I also think that if I manage to win this, it's gonna be the last thing I'll do today, because otherwise it will be too late. Even if I want to beat the remaining events in this group of events, I think that will just be too late.
Bomb.
Shield active.
Wait,
New lap record.
with how rare Quake is, I think that if you get it in an attempt, it's like you have to try your best to not fuck the attempt up, because it's most likely gonna be the best attempt you're gonna have. Not to mention that these two guys are already so close, and they are the second and the first place.
New lap
The
record.
first place is right here.
Shield active.
I fucked that up a lot. Oh, I'm really failing to get the ground boosters here.
Missile. Final lap. Rockets.
I wasted that, didn't it? So I had him, but I didn't. Oh, that's... He just opened fire. And he still had more, but I win. Each hit! Each hit!
Gold medal awarded.
Nice. Well, that wasn't as hard as the flash race that happened here. But maybe it's because I'm more used to it. But I guess since there's only this event, I could also do it. It's a speed lap. And I'm very tempted to do the tournament as well. In fact, I'm probably gonna do it. Just really want to do it all. Well, do it all. I mean, do all from this cluster of events. So this one is a speed lap. Oh, on this track, okay. But I at least know how to do the track quickly. So it's probably gonna take 2 laps, but that's fine. At least I know what to do. I also haven't... Have I seen a race here? Maybe I did. Maybe I did it on the first try and that's why I don't remember. It's a possibility. So assuming that the tournament that is here is most likely gonna be like is it called flash category probably. I had to take a guess. And that should be enough. Nice.
Gold medal awarded.
Well, in
Session
fact, that's
complete.
a strategy that I kind of forgot about. In hot lap, you can use the booster at the end of the first lap, and then you essentially get a free speed boost for the next lap. Alright, let me try the tournament, even though I shouldn't be doing this now, but hey, maybe it's gonna be... Oh, I didn't check the category. Well, the lap count will tell you the category pretty much. I mean, if it's for it could either be Flash or Rapier, but if it's Rapier, I will notice because of the speed. But considering that we start here, yeah, Venom is not gonna be, so it's most likely Flash, especially considering that the previous one was Venom. It's most likely gonna go in increments of 1. I had to take, I guess.
Bomb.
This is a good thing is that thanks to that time trial, I know a lot more about this track, like where the ground boosters are. I mean, the ground booster location is the same one. What changes is that obviously the time trial is not gonna have the item paths. Like this basically forces you to learn the track and you eventually will do good when it counts. So I'm also getting pretty lucky here that I'm getting a lot of boosters just like that. That was very lucky. I mean, I pretty much got one booster per lap. Like, it's nothing. Well, yeah, literally one booster per lap. But yeah, I will say at this one, even if I did drive well, this was mostly because of luck. Like, I just got very lucky here. Okay. And at least I won this time, because in the previous tournament I didn't. Right, hopefully the tournament goes well. Oh, but we already have Moa Therma. Well, that's fine. This track was easy. Yeah, it can all go to shit pretty easily, considering that you can also very easily die at any moment. It happened once already, so it could happen again. Perfect lap counts if you hit an opponent. I will assume it doesn't, but I mean, maybe it only checks for walls. I kinda doubt it, it only checks for walls. Probably checks for any collision. Or any collision that doesn't involve the ground, I guess. Damn, I got Quake being so close to first place, really. Here I don't know if I should save it or not. I'm using it, fuck it. I mean, something like Quake is something that you probably should leave until you get overtaken by a lot of opponents, but at the same time, if you get something like a boost, it's a way better power-up to have. Especially if you already get some distance between you and the rest of opponents, which is what I'm doing right now. So basically the thing, once you are on the lead like this by a lot, the number one thing to watch out for is to not fall off the track, because falling off the track makes you respawn very far from where you are, and that can easily make you instantly lose the lead. So not like I'm saying that this situation is very common though, like being on the lead by a lot, but in case this happens, that's what I watch out for the most. Like, try not to fall, because I mean, if you get hit by items, it's not like there's much you can do unless you particularly get lucky with the shield. You know that I still don't recognize most of these tracks by name. Like, I know that I saw Metropia before, but I don't remember which track it was. My bad. I'm a little bit dumb. It happens. Alright, so which Metropia is this? Oh, this is the one with the big champ? Or maybe not? Well, we will see. No, it's not the one with the champ. I think this is the other one with the loop, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, gotcha. This one is whatever. Keep in mind that right now, after getting to first places, I do have some advantage in the tournament to not particularly need like to win everything. Though I also haven't seen the points that the second place has. I mean, it's possible that the second place is very close to me because it got second twice. But for now, I'll just worry about doing well myself. Autopilot. Use it here. Okay. Damn, I actually hit him with that rocket. That was crazy. Okay. My health is okay right now. Well, not if I keep getting hit like that. Or if I should use the nets. But it's a shield, might as well use it. Damn, did my shield run out at the worst time possible? I'll take the second place. Hopefully that guy that got first was not a problem. Let's see. No, I'm fine. I mean, I'll probably win with most outcomes here. Like, if I get fourth place... Oh, no, never mind that. Sorry, I meant to say, not to mention this is the Uber mold. This is the one with the champ, right? If it's the one with the champ, I should be able to win. Like, this track is very easy. Hey, I also gotta watch out my health, because at this point, getting destroyed will also completely take the tournament away from me. We will see. Okay, I'm saving this for the end. Like, I'm not gonna use it yet. I'm gonna save it for the end because you know that here you're not guaranteed to get these boosters, but since I got it now, I should use it for the final champ. There is no doubt. I just use it here. Well, yeah, as long as the asshole that is in front of you doesn't cuck you out of the champ. Yeah, I guess it happened. But I got another one, nice. I'm getting super lucky with this, actually. Very, very lucky. Oh, hold up, I gotta... Okay, no. I will absorb it. Because the thing here is that... Yeah, in time trial you don't have to worry about your health, but here I do. So yeah, no. Yeah, I know that absorbing the turbo is a very fucked up idea, but dying is a way worse idea here. Gotta take more power-ups. Oh, I got this one again. And it's like they are encouraging me to die. But yeah, I'm saving myself here. Keep in mind that getting third place should be enough to win easily. I'm at full health again, so I'm out of danger. Pretty much. Guess we can close it out with autopilot since this corner is quite hard. Nice. Got it, damn, and 2 people died. Just like that. Well, I didn't win every race, but I got first in 3 and second in another one, so I got vertigo, right? Nice. Well, with that, I think that I'm gonna leave the rest for tomorrow, but at least we got all of the first 4 events fully completed on the hardest difficulty, so I will say that that was quite productive. But yeah, that will be it for me for today. So hey, thanks everyone a lot for watching. I'll be seeing you on the next stream with more of this, so have a good one and take care.